Hi, I'm Kerry Reynolds, the director of the RAND Summer Associate Program. I'm really excited you've joined us today. In this webinar, I'll tell you a little bit about the application process, and I'll tell you a little bit about the Summer Associates Program at RAND. I'm really excited you're interested, and I'm looking forward to getting to know you better as we begin to see your application materials. For those of you who aren't familiar with RAND, RAND is a nonprofit, nonpartisan policy research organization. For graduate students who are interested in working on important policy research, RAND offers a summer associate program, which is an opportunity for graduate students to come to RAND for the summer to engage in research projects that are ongoing. The 2021 RAND Summer Associate Program will be implemented in a remote virtual model. We'll be accepting applications through December 4th, 2020. We hope this webinar will be helpful in preparing your application and learning a little bit more about the program. Many students ask us, what is the RAND Summer Associate Program? The Summer Associate Program is a summer internship that's designed for students who are enrolled in a PhD program that's focused on research, or some professional degree program such as MDs or law degrees. And in some cases, there are some students who are eligible if they are completing a master's degree in certain fields. So that can include computer science and engineering. If you have questions about those specific eligibility requirements, I'd encourage you to look at the more detailed information that's available on our website. The 2021 Summer Associate Program is going to proceed as a remote virtual model. So typically we implement the program at our major RAND offices in Santa Monica, Pittsburgh, Boston, and the Washington, D.C. area. For this coming year, in response to the pandemic that continues to be active across the United States, we will be proceeding with a remote virtual model. And that means that you will be able to complete the internship from the place where you live. The program is 12 weeks long. It happens in the summertime, and summer associates work full-time. It's a paid program. You receive a biweekly paycheck. And as I noted earlier, applications are due December 4th. So I would really encourage you to look at the website, look at the information about the job openings, and learn a little bit more about the program in advance of the deadline. One of the most common questions people ask about the Summer Associate Program is, what is it like to be a summer associate? So I'll tell you a little bit about the experience so that you can have a general sense of what the summer looks like. Initially, summer associates are paired with 1 or 2 RAND mentors. These mentors have work that's available on currently funded projects, and they are looking for a summer associate to mentor who can work on some aspect of the project. Summer associates meet regularly with their mentors, so that's at least weekly. Some mentors meet more regularly with their summer associate. And summer associates get to participate in interdisciplinary project teams. So you will attend meetings with your team members, you will get to know the other members of your team. And one of the unique things about being at RAND is that we do interdisciplinary work. So that means in the course of these project team meetings, you will probably get to interact with people who are coming at the same policy problem from very different disciplinary angles. And that's a feature of the work that we do at RAND, and a very interesting thing about working here. Another aspect of the program that's important and valuable to summer associates is the ability to network with RAND colleagues and to get to know RAND work. So many summer associates who are in their graduate programs are sort of curious about RAND. What do we do? How do we do it? And this really gives you an opportunity to get to know who's working at RAND, what kinds of projects they're doing, what kinds of policy-related work are happening at RAND. In the course of the summer, you'll have access to a wide range of seminars and events, Some of those seminars and events are specific to the Summer Associates program. So we have a range of activities that we do as a cohort that I lead as the director of the program. We also have lots of other seminars and events that are happening across RAND and across our RAND offices. So you have full access to attend those seminars, to get to know the research that's happening at RAND, and to get to know the folks who work here. You have the opportunity to forge bonds with other summer associates. We have activities in which you can get to know other summer associates, and this is often highlighted for summer associates at the end of the summer. They often tell us, this was a great opportunity for me to get to know some graduate students in other programs, and a valuable part of the experience. At the end of the summer, we ask summer associates to give a presentation about their work. So this is a brief presentation, but it's an opportunity for you to show the RAND community the work that you've accomplished and to practice giving a brief briefing. Many applicants are curious about how a virtual internship might go. Is it possible to forge meaningful relationships and complete meaningful work in a fully virtual summer internship experience? So I'm happy to say that we implemented a virtual remote version of the Summer Associates program last year. We had lots of feedback from summer associates and from mentors that the experience was successful. Summer associates were able to engage in work. They were able to get to know their colleagues. We have many resources at RAND to help connect colleagues across offices. And as the pandemic has played out over the course of the past year, we've seen not just at RAND, but across many places, comfort with technology and video calls has increased. And this has really improved the ability of research to move forward in a virtual environment. So it's our goal to align the virtual remote program as closely as possible with our in-person program. We heard from summer associates and mentors last year that we did a good job of doing that, and we had some feedback from them about small things that we can do to make sure that summer associates are getting to know each other and getting to know RAND as an institution. So we will be really excited to do this a second time with the experience of having done it once before. The supports that we provide to summer associates to make sure that you have a successful summer, we provide you with a computer. We provide you with the technology to support video meetings, and we make sure to schedule many regular interactions and activities, both with other summer associates and with folks across RAND, including RAND leadership and folks in our different geographic offices. Another common question about the Summer Associates program is, what kind of work might I be expected to do? So this varies significantly according to the type of academic discipline in which you're being trained, your specific skills, and the needs of the currently funded project who is looking for a summer associate to be part of their project team. So there are many examples, probably as many examples of different projects as there are former summer associates. But some of those types of projects might include a carved out section of statistical analyses focused on a specific research question, a qualitative coding and analysis project. Some summer associates do a literature review, so that could be a systematic literature review where you work with a RAND librarian to develop keywords, search the literature, and write a paper. Or that could be a less systematic review that includes document review. Some summer associates participate in data collection. That varies a lot across different parts of RAND. When we are operating in person, sometimes that can include in-person interviews or site visits. What in-person data collection will be happening in 2021 is still a little bit up in the air, but there are lots of ways that data can be collected virtually as well. And some summer associates participate in historical analysis. So these are all different types of projects that summer associates do. And most summer associates have a specific piece of a project for which they have ownership and the ability to work with their mentor to shape the final product. Many applicants would like to know, will they find out what project they might be working on before they would need to make a decision if an offer is extended? So the answer to that is yes. Applicants who are selected for interviews will have an opportunity to talk to their potential mentor. Those interviews happen virtually, so it will either be a phone call or a video call, and you'll have the opportunity to both talk to the mentor to find out about their research interests and the broader goals of the research project that's looking for a summer associate, but you'll also have the opportunity to learn about the potential role for the summer associate in that larger project. Okay, I'm going to talk now a little bit about the application process. So there are eligibility requirements for participating in the summer associate program. As I mentioned earlier, you need to be a current graduate student enrolled in a doctoral or professional degree program. And as I noted earlier, there are some exceptions. If you wonder if you fall into the category for which exceptions may be offered, I'd encourage you to both look at the information available on our website, and if you need to, you can also reach out to our summer director inbox, and I'll be sharing that email address with you toward the end of this webinar. To be eligible as an applicant, you must be enrolled at least in your second year of your graduate program at the time of application, and you can't be planning to graduate before the program starts or before you would complete the program. So you need to be planning to graduate sometime after the summer of 2021. In the remote virtual version of the Summer Associate Program that we'll be implementing in 2021, I wanted to make a special note about a residency requirement that we have. So for the 2021 summer program, students must reside in the U.S. throughout their RAND summer assignment. International students who are planning to live in the U.S. during the summer of 2021 are eligible to apply. Any applicants who do not plan to live in the United States during the summer are not eligible for hire in the 2021 cycle. And again, if you have questions about this, you can reach out to our summer director inbox. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of an overview of the application process. So applications are due December 4th, 2020. And there are several stages of review that happen in December and January. So we recognize that the process takes a little bit of time. So you should know that your application is not just sitting there. We are engaging in a rigorous review process with multiple stages of review. So that takes some time. Candidates begin to be selected for interviews in February. So in late January or early February, we'll begin the interview process for those mentors who are looking to support summer associates for 2021. And offers are typically extended in mid to late March for those students who will be receiving offers. Here are some common application questions. So you can also find answers to these questions on our website, but sometimes it's also helpful to have someone talk through them. So I will talk through these questions. I looked at the options for the summer associate positions, and I can't determine which fits best. Should I apply to more than one? And the answer to this is please don't apply to more than one. The different position openings are a way for us to sort applications. But in the end, all summer associate applications filter into a single database. So if you apply to more than one position, you will have more than one record associated with you, and one of them will be randomly deleted. So we really ask that you find the one that seems like the best fit and apply to that. If you have questions and can't make a determination, you can reach out to the Summer Director inbox. Another question is, will I need to provide a writing sample, and if so, when? So we do sometimes require writing samples. Requests for writing samples usually come around the time of interviews. So we will notify you if we need you to provide a writing sample, and you will know about that because we will reach out to you to request it. Many applicants are interested to know how competitive the program is. So it is quite competitive. We usually receive at least 400 applications for a given year, and we usually place somewhere between 30 and 40 summer associates for the summer. So it's quite competitive. Many applicants would like to know if U.S. citizenship is required for applicants. U.S. citizenship is not required. However, there are some projects that have contract-specific requirements for U.S. citizenship. So while it is not a program requirement, there are some projects that require U.S. citizenship. In addition, I want to note again the residency requirement for the 2021 program. So while U.S. citizenship is not required, there is a residency requirement this year for our remote virtual model. Another common question is whether I should reach out directly to RAND researchers to learn about their work and to have informational interviews. And I would really encourage you to please not reach out directly to RAND researchers at this stage of the application process, because we have so many applicants. It can just create a lot of demand on researchers' time. So we prefer to have those questions and engaging processes happen around the interview process. So if you're selected for an interview, you will have lots of opportunity to talk to RAND researchers and find out more about the project that might be available for you. If you have other questions that we haven't covered or that you haven't been able to find the answer to on our website, you're welcome to reach out to the Summer Director inbox. You can see the address listed here. It's summer_director@rand.org. I will note that we are humans answering the emails that come in here. So please don't send us an email 2 hours before the application deadline expecting a response. I would really encourage you to look over the materials, determine if you have any questions. And if you do, reach out to us. We're happy to answer your questions, but won't be able to do that on an extremely short turnaround time. So we appreciate your help with that. Okay. We've reached the end of our webinar. I want to say thank you for coming. I'm so glad that you're interested in the program. I look forward to seeing your applications and learning about the interesting research that you've already done and the research that you're hoping to do, the ways in which your research and interests intersect with the important policy work that's happening at RAND. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you. Please reach out if you have questions, and thanks for your attention.